Salut à tous, on se retrouve pour le combat final. C'est parti. Voilà. Fuck. Here I go. Allez, allez. Oui, c'est bon, j'ai pillé. Et arrêtez de garder des pareils d'explosifs près de vous. C'était quoi ce bruit? Je sais pas, mais c'était nul. Allez. Oh. Ouais. T'en fais pas. Attends, il est en violet lui. Non, il est juste en bleu, mais c'est les réflexions. Allez. Putain, ils sont nombreux. Comme on pourrait s'étendre dans la combat finale. Avec l'explosion derrière. Boom. Do your stuff. Putain, ils avaient un mortier. Allez, Roderick. Allez. Des gaines. Oh merde. Ma manette. C'est le combat final, manette. Manette. Combat final, merci. Je pourrais raconter des blagues. C'est une courgette qui court et qui se jette. Non. Alors c'est un tétard, il croyait qu'il était tôt, mais en fait il était tard. C'est un mec qui rentre dans un café et plouf. Avec quoi on ramasse la papaye? Avec la foufourche. Raté. Tu meurs. Ah oui, c'est Madame Tumeur qui rend visite à Monsieur Cerveau. Elle fait toc toc toc. Qui est là? Eh ben, Tumeur connaît pas. Putain. Pitch là. On y va? Go. Oh mon dieu, la maison. Et c'est ainsi que mourut le héros. Non?
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Moi aussi.
Sabine, you almost blew us up. You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move, move! It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Mais ça veut dire quoi, ça? Arrêtez de parler en vieille... C'est pas le moment. Je sais, mais c'est quand même pas le moment. Camarade! Putain, il est chaud, lui. Allez, on y va. Pas le temps de se reposer. Non, c'est toi. C'est Ben Affleck. Ok, tu me sautes. Ok. Pas bon. Dans la jambe. Dans la tête. Il y en a d'autres derrière. Non, mais il n'y a pas de dick spot qui tiennent. Ah. Pardon. Merci. Mais on va réussir. Comment t'es passé là, le chien? Mais... Mon dieu, tuez-le. Putain, ce warrior ultime. Bon, je crois qu'on a eu le meilleur, là. Bah peut-être, je sais pas. Non, je pense pas. On a le droit? Oh! Bon, on passe par là. Bon, ils se battent. Oh! Le gameplay est vraiment très bon dans ce jeu, quand même. Pas à chier. Please make Albion great again, Donald Trump. Où est le château? raté. Allez. Merde de décès. Pour toi tu l'as bouffé. T'as trouvé un trésor le chien? Où ça? Mais c'est pas... Bon, je ne sais pas. Allez, on rentre. Je peux pas le faire péter, moi? Tu sais, j'ai eu le feu des mains. Bah ouais. Logan.
More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off. Come on, Older, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck again. Hope the ground fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
C'est pas la bonne musique par contre. Oh.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran.
Ouais.
You finally become the woman I always wanted you to be.
She's a lot more than that, and now she's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever
Non mais un
occur
tireur
to
c'est
you that I may have had
un
good
tyran, c'est un
reason to
leader.
be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Power behind ignorance, if you will. My sister deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
Procès. 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 Monsieur fait des procès. Oreo, dare da tomate yagare. Who the hell do you think I am? Je suis l'empereur. All hail Britannia. All hail Britannia. All hail Britannia. Bonjour.
There she is. The Queen of Albion.
Alors maintenant je veux qu'on m'appelle
Just like I always knew you would.
Commandant
Doesn't get
suprême.
any easier though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who could keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Petit gros.
Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you? I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty,
Tu seras le premier de la purge, tu sais.
sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted.
Oui, le trial.
I should begin preparations for the trial.
Pas des tenues
The
pour un,
trial,
pour un
of
chef.
course, the very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Juger Logan, ancien roi d'Albion. Les taxes. Parler à River. Oh. Oh. Et considérer la proposition de reconstruire le vieux quartier de Bowerstone.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your trial, which,
Qu'on lui
as I
coupe
said, will be
les
your
couilles.
very first royal duty.
Qu'on lui fasse
Your
manger.
subjects await in
Qu'on
the
lui arrache
field
les yeux.
for what is
Qu'on lui
sure
fasse
to be
manger.
an historic
Qu'on lui
occasion.
coupe la tête. Et qu'on lui fasse... Oh mon dieu, ça ne marche pas. Home sweet home. Ah oui, mon petit copain, il est encore en tôle.
All stand to attention for the queen.
Oh ouais. Salut les mecs. Wouh.
Logan, former king of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now
There's
speak.
not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Ouais.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death. Children forced to
Non,
work.
mais ça va être très drôle.
Won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
C'est comment elle a l'air de se faire chier.
You have the power over life and death, sister. Now choose.
You can't escape punishment for what you've done.
I sentence you to
I
death.
sentence you to death.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
T'avais qu'à le dire gentiment ce que tu voulais faire au lieu de garder tout pour toi. Puis j'ai vu la cinématique où t'apparaissais comme un putain de seigneur démon. Puis je suis convaincu que c'est toi qui es possédé par l'autre. Bon. Maintenant... Le crawler. How could you miss? Non, je déconne. Comme ça qu'on dit repos. Je peux voir son armure. On la revendra. Ah. Bon, enfin, je peux plus rien acheter, là.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny.
Quoi?
You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion...
Ah, j'avais cru comprendre.
And the threat could not be greater.
Alors, montre-moi.
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know and I never spoke anything.
Donc en gros, tu as influencé Logan pour qu'il devienne un putain de tyran, pour qu'on ait une raison de le buter, pour que ce soit moi qui devienne le leader, parce que c'est moi le mec de la prophétie et pas Logan.
Do we stand a chance of survival?
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare and hope to save as many of your people as you can.
Camilla va
How
te
you do so is
défoncer.
up to you. Two paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your person.
Mais j'en ai pas.
But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Quoi, je dois choisir? Ah. Mhm. Ok, ça pue. Non? Non, ça va, j'ai déjà tout pris là-bas quasiment. Au pire, c'est pas trop chiant quoi. A new hero, all hide a new regent.
Your Majesty, I'm not
My
sure
Majesty.
what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to
Montre-moi comment on fait de l'argent,
Ben and I will begin
et je ferai en
recruiting
sorte
training
qu'on en ait.
soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
Tu sais, Jafar,
This is it.
on dit pas à voix haute ce genre de
Royal
choses.
treasury, the store of the kingdom's total
Ah.
wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, valleys and plateaus of a topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even.
Augmenter les taxes.
Many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts.
Non.
Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom.
Mais bon, ta gueule, c'était mon
There
premier
are
choix.
other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough.
Bah, ça me gêne pas, de toute façon, il me sert à rien,
Such
mais...
charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Honnêtement, je m'en fous.
Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put
No.
those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Ok. Ce jeu commence à devenir de plus en plus intéressant. Mais oula, attends, je devrais peut-être arrêter la vidéo. Oui. Donc on se retrouve, salut, on se retrouve à la prochaine pour la prochaine vidéo.